What's up, everybody? Renfail here. It's time to talk the schedule for the rest of March into April because we have a jam-packed calendar with lots of fun happening, so let's get to it. Right now, I've been doing Death Stranding as the main game in the mornings ever since the announcement for the second game was made. I'd never played Death Stranding before, and it has been an absolutely amazing experience so far. That is not going to be a quick playthrough. That's going to be like a 100 plus hour game. So that's going to be something that we continue to play over the next few weeks in between new releases that are happening. So that's why I wanted to talk about the schedule so that you guys can understand exactly how this is going to work. So right now I've been doing Death Stranding during the morning streams, which as always kick off around 5 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and Twitch. We stream for about 6 hours. I take a break. I come back in the early afternoon, and then we have been balancing the second playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, along with a little bit of Assassin's Creed stuff. We did Mirage. Now we're doing Valhalla. We've also been doing a little bit of Division 2. I've wrapped up the campaigns for that, but we're doing some multiplayer and just having some of the end game stuff as well, and those are happening in the afternoons. Now, once Assassin's Creed Shadows drops on the 20th, that becomes the mainstream game for the mornings, and Death Stranding will be moving to the afternoon slots for about a week, because on the 27th, Atomfall drops, and I will be then making Atomfall the main game for the morning slots, while Assassin's Creed Shadows becomes the main game for the afternoons, with those two games being balanced on top of each other until one of them is finished, at which point Death Stranding will come back into the rotation, and we will be playing whichever new release we haven't finished yet in the mornings, and then Death Stranding will be the afternoon release. And that'll continue onwards until April 8th, which is when South of Midnight drops. Now, South of Midnight, the developer said it's only going to be about 12 hours long, so I don't anticipate that one being more than a few days. And then we have a gap in the middle of April, which I'm not quite sure what we're doing with yet before we get to Expedition 33, which I think is on the 24th or the 25th of the month. I would have to confirm that. Which is it's like a day before the remastered edition of Days Gone happens. So there's going to be some fun happening at the end of the month too, because we're going to be doing Expedition 33 as well as the Days Gone remaster. At least that's the current plan. Now, things could shift around a little bit. I don't currently anticipate doing any early access for Atomfall, but I might change my mind. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a big enough game that I don't really think I want to rush it, so I'm not in a rush to get to Atomfall. I want to give myself a good week of stream sessions, because we usually do about 6 hours a day, so that should give me, if I do like a week, that's about 40 hours. That should be enough to get through the Shadows campaign and then be ready to roll right into Atomfall. And like I said, Death Stranding will be in there throughout the mix. So that's the current schedule for March into April. I'll continue to analyze if I see any new releases. There's also some little tidbits that are going to be popping up as well, because on the 25th the embargo drops. March 25th the embargo goes down for this little indie game called Shadow of the Road, which is a really cool samurai steampunk CRPG turn-based game that Owlcat is publishing. I'm currently playing through the closed alpha of that right now. That closed alpha starts next week, and when the embargo goes down, I will have a first impressions video coming out and some playthrough stuff, so stay tuned for that as well. And I currently have a sponsored stream that we're in the final stages of figuring out where it's going to go, and as soon as I have an announcement on that, I will let you guys know. So stay tuned for all those things, because we have a jam-packed March and April ahead of us. So look forward to seeing everybody in the next one. Stay safe. Don't forget, daily streams kick off around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I always say 6 a.m., but I've been starting at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. The alarm goes off at 4. I'm usually live by 4:30, 5 at the latest. So we're live every day, so hopefully we'll see you there, YouTube and Twitch. Everything in between happens here on YouTube. So don't forget all the socials, Discord, Patreon, and beyond. See you next time, everybody. Stay safe and happy gaming.